Good day, fellow crafters. Welcome back to the Pixie Dust Designs YouTube channel. I'm Tamara, the card creator, and today we're crafting up something absolutely delicious with the brand new Pizza Time and Pizza Box die sets from Pixie Dust Designs. Whether you're making a fun birthday card, a party invite, or just a charming design for a pizza lover, these dies make it easy to add playful layers and mouth-watering details to your projects. So grab your favorite cardstock and let's dive into this project. With this fun die, you can create several different things. But today, we're going to create an adorable pizza slice box. There's several borders that you can give it a nice finished look. And I'm going to show you here in a second how that's achieved. Once you cut your pizza box out of your favorite cardstock, you're going to score right on the score lines. Pixie Dust Designs makes it incredibly easy to know right where you're going to score and where you're going to adhere your pieces. Before I do anything, I just score each of my sections, just so I can kind of get a visual of how this is going to look. I put it together without adhering it, just so I know where I'm going to adhere my pieces. I start with my outside layers. Now, when you put this on, you'll notice that there is a curve to one end and a straight end to the other. That way you'll know which design goes on which side. See, right there how it's curved? And then the straight ends? Easy peasy. Now for the top, I went ahead and cut my sentiment out of my cardstock versus trying to lay up each of those little letters. I didn't have time for that for this project, so for simplicity, it was just easier for me to cut it out directly, then paper piece the center of my P and my A. Since the center of the P and the A are very fine, make sure you hang on to those and don't accidentally toss them like I did the first time. The adhesive that I am using today is Barely Art's liquid glue. This is my go-to liquid glue for just about everything that I do these days. For my little stick, my little picker tool that you see there to the right, that's an old picker tool that I had, and the top basically was quite defective. So what I did was went to my local dollar store and got poster tack, like you used to have in your college dorm rooms or your first apartment. Heck, you may even use it now. But just a little bit of that goes right on the end, lasts forever. Absolutely forever. What a great deal for just $1.25. Before I adhere my pieces together, I want to stick my sentiment on here. That way, I know it's going to be nice and centered. When I go to place my sentiment, I don't press too hard. I do more of like a chest compression type method, just because some of those letters are a little fine and a little detailed, and I don't want them to be smushed. Now for adhering my pieces. Because I had scored these earlier, they go together like a champ. I love using my reverse tweezers for projects just like this. Just stick them on and allows my hands to be able to do other things. Now with the pizza box die set, you can see the pizza toppings, which we're going to use here in just a second, as well as the pizza slice. Now, I don't know about you, but when I look at this pizza slice, I immediately think of another type of pie. I don't know about you, but maybe I'm just hungry at this point. See, couldn't that be the crust? Just turn the opposite way? I see another project in my future. Once I have my brown down, I then switch to my shea butter. This kind of gives it a little bit of a yellow brownish color, I want to say, and then back to my brown, just to kind of give it more like a baked look, for my cheese and stuff. You know how like the cheese gets a little gooey? That's the vibe I'm trying to go for here. That sandcastle color from Catherine Polar definitely adds that warmth that I was looking for. On to adhering my pieces together. See, without that piece right there, didn't it look like a pie? Like almost like a custard pie? Or an apple pie, like looking straight down? Man, I'm hungry. So now my pie container, or pizza container, should now be adhered. So I'm just going to kind of put my box together, make sure it looks okay. Now for my little pieces. I cut this out of white cardstock. These pieces are super tiny. So what I found was it was easier for me to kind of organize my pieces together than use my alcohol ink markers to ink it up. We're going to have salami, we're going to have pepperoni, we're going to have pineapple, mushrooms. I think there's an olive or two in there and onions as well. When you enjoy pizza, what do you put on your pizza? Once all of my ingredients are colored and put together, I'm going to adhere it to the top of my pizza slice. As you can see, my pizza slice box is coming together perfectly. What a great idea this would be to maybe host like a pizza party and in the inside put the recipient's name. Kind of like a seating arrangement. I think that would be an adorable idea. What do you think? As you can see, placing the ingredients can be a little tricky. Does it go here or does it go over here? Here, there, and everywhere. This project was so incredibly fun to make. Pixi Dust Designs has some of the best ideas for any card making that you're looking to achieve. After my pizza slice is completed and my glue has adhered, I want to place it inside of my pizza slice box just to kind of get the full picture. Isn't that cute? How adorable is that design? I totally think this would be such an awesome place setting. You can see the edges that I put gives it a nice finished look. Pizza slice for the win! If this video made you hungry, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more creative inspiration, crafting tips, and fun tutorials. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss out on the newest content. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.